Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that's a purple. What do we have? Hello there, back with Death Must Die, and today I have Kront, and I have 0 armor, as in, I have a lot of armor, but all the armor is converted to damage, which is amazing. Well now, you may ask me, why is that amazing? Would you take a lot of damage? Well, I will, provided enemies live long enough. Now, the question is, what will make them stop from living long enough? Yes, big damage. I hope you get the idea. Now, what do we have? We have a Deadly Strike. I don't want Deadly Strike. I don't want any of this. But, oh my. Ooh. Now, what's the good thing about Warp Strike? First of all, it's a master level Warp Strike. Plus a lot of percent of damage. 30%, excuse me, that's a lot of damage. Holy cow, that's amazing luck, by the way. And why would I just pick it up? What else is good? Oh, wisdom, more wisdom, please. What else is good? Hitting enemies with Warp Strike generates gems. And gems can feed the gem high. And I do very much definitely want a gem high. Because it gives me the attack speed which I very much sorely lack. Yeah, and let's be honest, 0.83 is actually quite slow. Very unfortunate, but I mean, it is what it is. But on the bright side, I actually attack all around me, so it's a good thing. Execution Ravens, I don't want any of that. I actually don't want any of that. And the wisdom is upgrading. But actually, I'm going to get the global magnet. Because actually, I don't have the global magnet. I need more magnet. And yes, if I ever pick up the plus armor, I'm taking that. Because more armor equals more damage. And holy cow, 400 armor from the get-go is quite a lot. And if you ask me how much damage is that's 500% damage from the get-go. And mind you, I have a very good axe here. Less attack damage. Well, it's not the best you can get, obviously, damage-wise at the very least. But it has +3 banish and 3 alterations. Now, isn't that wonderful? On one item. It is possible to get all 3 of them. Alterations, banishes, and rerolls. On one item. But so far I have not been able to find enough of this kind of item. Which is very unfortunate. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Now imagine how many banishes and alterations I'll be able to get if I had all 3 on all the items. You can literally calculate it. I'm not gonna do that. Warp Strike Gem. Ooh! I almost missed the gem high. I mean, plus 29% damage is all good, but the gem high? Movement speed and attack speed? Provided there are enemies all around me? And you know, at some points of the game, you do have enemies all around you. And a lot of enemies. And you know what? I have enough damage to one-shot most of them. See? Yup. And this one too. And this one too. Oh, they're dying. Oh, they're not gonna live. And they become my attack speed, which means even more enemies die. And give me even more attack speed. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, it is wonderful. Would you look at that? Now, of course, I will not be able to one-shot bosses. I will not be able to one-shot the big knight kind of enemy. You know, that smashes you with a circle, red zone. Oh, I mean, they probably have a name. I don't know their name. We don't have anything that I want. Okay, go for sickles. I don't actually want any of that, but I mean, because you don't have I don't have rerolls, I don't have alterations. I just take what I get, I suppose. And of course, that's technically the idea of the game. You just have to win with whatever you get, but I want to get the things that I want. And no, it's not going to be one single meta build all the time. Just 90% of the time, right? You always take the Nixie, because people somehow keep pointing me out that Nixie is the best. You always take Nixie, you always take the attack build, and you always take the Chain Lightning. And that's how you beat the game every single time. But why? I mean, if you like damage, you can literally go into options and crank the damage to Whatever. Yup. Yeah, but that's boring. Let's be honest, that's boring. Don't do that. I mean, unless you're into big numbers. I'm not into big numbers. But I'm not going to judge you. Ooh, you know what? Actually, against smaller enemies, this sickle thing is actually quite powerful. And, oh, how much damage do you do even? You do a quarter of my attack damage. And considering my attack damage is so colossal, even this circular attack kills all the enemies all around me. And you know what? I'm not against that. Oh yeah, if only I had a better magnet, I would have been in such a better position. See that experience on the edge of the screen? Yep, I got to be able to pick it up. How far am I, by the way, with my magnet? I think look at this green stuff. Yep, right about till here. So it's almost enough to cover the entire screen, but not quite there. In short, I need more magnet, and I need regen because I am not regaining health, and I have no defense, and I have no evasion too, by the way. Now, in case you're wondering, having evasion does not actually increase your armor or defense or damage, but evasion is actually getting reduced to 0 by, you know, your passive. So, yeah, that's one way to actually have some sort of defense. Also lots of health. You can have lots of health. That's another one way. And you know, if you have a lot of health, you can just have a life tap. Spell area. Okay, go for Frost Ring. Now, Frost Ring is one of the better things in this game because it's a defense ability that actually scares with your attack speed. So if you somehow, some way have 5 or more attacks per second, or rather 10 attacks per second, you get this stuff triggering every second, which is amazing. Execution, yes, that's another good ability. More gems equals a more gem high, you know. We have to increase the gem intake. And that's going to make us very happy. And I hope I get one of those regen shrines, because I need that. Hello? Of course, the obvious good thing is that I hit like a truck. I mean, it's a small truck, but I mean, it is still a truck. Ooh, that's a blue. I don't need a blue. Ooh. Hello, Mr. Attack Speed Shrine. Now, lots of shrines here as well. Ooh, that's the region. I love that. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's a lot of damage. A frozen treasure. I really don't want to pick up the lower quality things. It just doesn't suit me. Okay, keep going up. And hopefully find something. Oh, I found something. Did I make it in? I didn't. Well, that's very unfortunate. I mean, you things are dead. There's nothing to be done here. You are going. And you are going. Bye-bye. Who needs defense? Your trial. I mean, these things are expert. I can get better things if I pick up the expert skills, but nah. Well, definitely execution. And theoretically, I should just scale the sickles, because it increases your attack scaling on the skill, which is amazing. And I already have all the books apparently. I still need to read them, by the way. I think it's been like 2 weeks since I got all the books. I still haven't gotten to that. Whoops. Now, what do I take? Do I take more wisdom or do I take more force? I think more wisdom. Essentially, I'm going to bank on the wisdom someday leveling up in the quality department and eventually getting expert wisdom. Because if I do get to the expert wisdom, and I get a bunch of levels in it beforehand, I'll actually get a bunch of extra experience. So say I have 5 levels in wisdom, and every upgrade, you know, from novice to adept and from adept to expert, is actually going to give me the same amount of experience as the level. Ooh, that's expert. Give me more drop chance. Though, to be honest, this drop chance passive, I don't think I ever got a whole lot of value out of it. I mean, in theory there is more drops, but do I see them? Do I get more experience? I definitely don't see items, and if I do see items, they're usually complete rubbish. What can you do about... You see, that's a rubbish item. What do you even have on you? Nothing. You have nothing. I mean, it's common, it's not even... Well, technically it's not complete rubbish, it's not inferior. In short, it could have been much worse. I mean, am I complaining? Well, not really. And to be honest, at this stage, I don't even pick up items unless it's red. Because, or at least purple. I pick up red and purple. Because, you know, I'm mostly red already. So, and I only really start picking up new items whenever they roll out the tier 2. Ooh, what's this? Hello. More rare items, more epic items, and more mystic items. Oh, I love that guy. But still, I get more rubbish too. Ooh, expert. Or expert. I think more expert. And yes, just in case you're wondering, I did want both of those skills. Ooh. A novice. But I want all of this. Can I just accidentally pick up all of them? No. I think having a high quality wisdom is going to be much better in the long run. So let's pick that up. Now what do we have here? We have a Shrine of Power. Oh, I hit like a track, good lord. Frost Ring. Actually, 8 attacks instead of 9. It is so much better. Now I have more Frost Rings, even though my attack speed is quite in the gutter. Though, to be honest, it's not really going to be a problem, ever, because I don't really need attack speed or movement speed whenever I'm not actually fighting a lot of enemies. But whenever I do get to find a lot of enemies, what's going to happen? I will stack a lot of Gem High. And I will just cleave through them. You know, especially with my Mega Colossal attack speed. You know, attack damage as well. How much do I have now? Oh, 934. Nothing to worry about. So, essentially, in this game... Oh, what do I have? Level up again. Okay. I think minus life region. It's probably going to be a problem, but assuming I get a lot of attack speed, it's not going to matter. So as I'm in a crowd of enemies. How many enemies do I hit? Yeah. So I'm probably going to be regenerating faster than I get hit. So let's go for that. Hey, how about you? I want to test out the region. Hello? Hello? How does one take damage in this game? Okay, move through the crowd of enemies. Yup, that's actually very good. And since I can do many more attacks per second than one, like as far as I got as high as 10 attacks per second. Obviously on the character that you all know and love, apparently. The one with the daggers. If you remember the name, write in the comments. And yeah, that's 10 regions per second. A high level region usually gives you 1 or maybe 2, but not 10. Blight, expert. Your spell area is increased, meaning more ice ring. I like that. Now, the fun thing about ice buffs. It is possible to get the card which gives you extra damage for every single frozen enemy all around you. And if you level up this ice ring very high and you get the spell area passive, which is, you know, ice ring is a spell. Yeah, what's going to happen? You have a lot of enemies around you that are frozen with ice ring, but they're too far away from you to actually hit with your auto attack. Oh, yes. So, at the end of the day, what's going to happen, you just have a bunch of enemies permanently frozen, while another bunch of enemies try to push past them. So, in a sense, you get a stable damage buff. That's very strong. Ooh, expert. Yes. Now, I don't think my wisdom will ever upgrade higher than this. What's the damage of these things, by the way? Do you mind? Hello? I actually want to test the damage of the sickle things. Come on. Oh, there you go. They hit for 300. Okay. That's a lot of damage, I can tell you that. And mind you, that's a third of my base damage. So, yeah, I hit like a truck. And this time I think it's a very big truck. Perhaps one was an extra trailer. But I have lifelink sickles. Sickles, upgrade that. Now, imagine if my sickles skill was a master level. And now imagine I hit the entire screen with these. It extends very far. Yup, they kill all the enemies in one hit. I, at this stage, don't need to do anything. I am, in fact, so strong. Enemies don't even exist for me, apart from perhaps the bosses. I mean, and the bosses still do take a lot of damage. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that's a purple. What do we have? Well, spell damage is kinda good. Spell damage. Who wears medium? Dive expert. You gain attack damage for each immobilized enemy. There you go. And 2300%. 1400. Okay, I will test this out after I hit a big ice ring in a crowd of enemies. Now, my normal is 1100 damage. 1100%. 1400%. Yeah, my damage is going very, very quickly. Oh, hello there. More master offers? Yes, please. How about we... Hello? Ooh, what are you? You are... You are attack speed. And you are... Hello, speller, and you are an item. Hello, summoning. Don't much enjoy summon damage. Well, let's be honest, summons are already powerful. And now, mind you, I still haven't tried item, kind of item effect summons. So, you see, you can get or buy items which have, summons a dragon or summons a parrot. I am yet to test those out. Now, how much damage? Yeah, 2200. 2900. I hit like a truck. A speller isn't good. Immobilized enemies take more damage. Yeah, I'm gonna get that whenever this actually gives me... Whenever I see that as an expert. Yup. Yeah, 2900. I do so much damage. Holy cow. I'm literally a human blender. An icy human blender. And mind you, that health regain bonus, I think that actually gives me more health from, you know, my... What is this? What is the thing? This stuff, but that doesn't actually show in the tooltip, unfortunately. Very unfortunately, but it is what it is. I would actually enjoy seeing that. Or perhaps some sort of an extended stat here. Oh, you get life on hit, some this way. Doesn't show that anywhere. Very unfortunate. Now, another thing, I hope that the healing, or whatever, does not actually empower the negative region, because that would be very, very strange. And I'd say that the healing empowerment should actually reduce the negative healing if I get the negative healing. Hello? Oh, that's good. Oh, help me so good. Ah! Survive? Oof. Oof. Yeah, and that's 0 defense for you. If you're watching this far, why not subscribed? And if you are subscribed, thank you for watching this far. See ya.